What's up, everybody? It's Craig Anthony. What's going on? Currently driving home from Naga, Dallas. Had a fantastic weekend. Hung out with the North American Grappling Association crew, and we had a very successful tournament in DeSoto, Texas, just south of Dallas. It was an amazing time. I refereed about 70 matches or so. Had a great time. No injuries. Good matches. I did a lot of kids, which was, in all actuality, is my favorite for when it comes to jiu-jitsu matches, because kids come with a fun passion to them. Yes, of course, there's always the oddball parent out there that may not be happy with a call or something like that, but hey, no referee is perfect. We're all human. So I had a great time. I did have the intention last night to go to Gas Monkey Live and catch the Red Knot Chili Peppers. That was the plan. But after I was done with the tournament last night, I was absolutely spent, absolutely exhausted. So went from the tournament right over to the hotel. I was able to turn on the UFC on my tablet, and next thing you know, I just straight passed out. So, now I'm on my drive back to Little Rock. I'm still like an hour and a half out of Little Rock. So, but we'll get into some Indigo Honey news. Right now on Reverb Nation, we are number one in Little Rock for rock bands. We are number one regionally for rock bands. We are really close to breaking the top 100 nationally as well as globally. So, of course, we need everybody out there that's following us to get onto our social media pages. Always give us a like, a subscribe, a share, all that good stuff. Same thing with this video. Make sure you get everybody to subscribe to my video, to my page here. Of course, check out Indigo Honey Official on YouTube. We did launch the website. The website is indigohoneyband.com. indigohoneyband.com. Make sure you follow it. You love it. We're going to keep adding stuff to it. Of course, all the shows that we're putting on. We're about to do a music video for one of our songs that's going to be on the album. We've got multiple shows that are booked on there. So if you go to the website, indigohoneyband.com, you can go on there and see upcoming shows, pictures, all types of good stuff. So we greatly appreciate every one of you. The last thing I wanted to talk about real quick, though, this is a personal thing that has been going through my mind over and over and over again, and it happens to do with this constant state of arguing in our nation right now. That you put out something on your social media and everybody has to argue it. There's always this 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides to every story. I can come out right now and say, man, our healthcare system in America is amazing. The split second I say that, I get 50 people telling me that our healthcare system is trash. Now, I say that though because of the whole health insurance system that's messed up. What I mean by our healthcare system is amazing is that we have some of the best doctors on the planet in the United States. We have clean hospitals. We have emergency rooms. We have emergency services that are amazing. We have doctors and nurses that work hard to ensure our health. You can walk into a hospital anywhere in America and you're not going to see rat feces on the floor. You're not going to see cockroaches running around. You are going to see clean. You are going to see well-stocked hospitals and doctors' offices. I believe our healthcare system is wonderful. I also am a huge, firm believer in the United States of America. I am a former United States Marine. I am patriotic. I am a fan of our nation. I love the fact that in our country, you can speak your mind. I get to make this video right now because of the First Amendment and our ability to have freedom of speech. Our internet is not completely regulated by the government. We're allowed to go on the internet and pretty much look at anything you ever want. You cannot do that in China or in a lot of other countries. You can't do that. You have blocked websites, blocked everything. If something doesn't put their leaders in a wonderful light, then they can block those. In other countries, if you don't like your president or your dictator, whatever you have, if you speak out against them, you could be executed. You could be in prison and executed for talking against your leaders in other countries. Not here. You have freedom. Here in the United States, I also have the freedom to make as much money as I ever want. If I create an idea, the entrepreneur spirit that is inside of so many of us, if I have this idea, if I want to run with something, if I want to create something, and I want to open a business to do something, I can do that. I can do that, and I can make astronomical amount of money. Billions of dollars. Personally, I'm not that smart. So it'll probably never happen. Heck, I'm barely smart enough to be a musician. I try to be a musician. Musicians are intelligent people. I am not that intelligent. But I try. I just think that we need to stop looking at success as an evil thing. Ultra, uber success. The billionaires. It's not an evil thing. There's billionaires out there that are owning these corporations that put people to work. We survive. We have Walmart. We have all these major companies nationwide, these corporations that are owned and run by billionaires. It's a fact. And you know what? Good for them. It's not an evil thing. Is there a part that sucks that corporate CEOs are making, have received about a 300 to 400% increase in their pay over the past 10 to 20 years, whereas the average bottom worker entry level has only gone up, 7%? It sucks. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm torn. I'm personally torn when it comes to the idea of corporate America. I want everybody to make as much money as they want, as much money as they dream about. I think everybody needs to set a good moral standard as a corporate owner, CEO, or anything. Personally, yes, if I was a multi-billionaire and I had a corporation, I would do everything I could to ensure that my employees had wonderful healthcare coverages and great livable pay, as it is tough. It's tough around the United States. We don't have an economy anymore where just dad can go to work 40 hours a week and support mom and kids at home and live comfortably and take 2 vacations a year and all that fun stuff. So yes, if I was a billionaire, that would probably be my ideas, the way I would want to lead a corporation. However, yes, I think it does suck. There is such thing as corporate greed. I think there is guys that get these massive tax breaks and they go off and spend that extra money on a new yacht or a private jet and stuff like that. That's their decision. You cannot regulate somebody else's morality. You cannot create charity by just taking from somebody. So All that being said, my main point is, though, that we need to, as Americans, get back to that American dream, the American entrepreneurial spirit, the drive to be bigger and better at everything. I think we need to get creative. There's not as much money in just being a 9-to-5 Monday through Friday 40-hour-a-week worker, cog in the wheel in corporate America. You're not going to go anywhere just thinking inside that little box of I am only as good as my abilities inside this little box. I think everybody has talents. I think everybody has abilities that they need to dig deep. I think everybody needs to dig deep inside themselves and go, what do I really drive to want to do in this world? Because for most people, going and even sitting in a cubicle for 40 to 80 hours a week is not healthy. It's not healthy on the mind. It's not healthy on the body. We get one shot at life. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, and you've heard all these before. So what are you doing specifically to make your life bigger and better today? What decisions are you going to make for your life today to be better tomorrow? Are you going to be the one that sits back and just wants to complain about it and say, oh, it's not fair, life's not fair, I was born whatever nationality, I was born white, black, green, brown, yellow, red, doesn't matter. It does not matter. The color of your skin does not matter, because for every time you sit there and say, oh, it's hard, and this happens, I can show you 50 to 100 more examples of people who are of that same background that are super successful, that came from nothing. Dr. Ben Carson, phenomenal example of a man who came from nothing, who went from nothing to create, to becoming one of the greatest neurosurgeons on the planet. Don't look around in your life and look for the excuses on why you are not successful, why you are not financially successful, why you are not financially free, or that you continue to give up your happiness to everybody else. You let people take your happiness. You let your business take your happiness. You let people around you take your happiness. But nobody takes it. You give it. You give your happiness away. You want to be happy in this life? And sit back and be able to go, man, I live in a phenomenal country. I do. The best. The very best. This country is amazing. And I get to live it, see it, eat it, breathe it every day. And for me, I'm not rich, I'm not wealthy, I'm not driving some high-end sports car or nothing. But I'm rich because I am happy. I am keeping my happiness. I'm not giving my joy away to anybody. I'm not going to let others steal my thunder in this life. And it doesn't matter if we're discussing politics, if we're discussing sports, healthcare, the state of our world, the state of our nation. Don't let others steal your joy. Learn to deal with situations in your own life and learn to deal with the ways that people come at you. The more successful you get and the more free you get, the more you will start noticing other people, friends and family, that will attack you, that will they will not want you to be happy. They want to steal your thunder. They want to steal your joy. And you are the one that has to decide, do I want to give this away to other people? If you want to be happy and be able to calmly sit back and look at the world around you, your world, Look at the bright things. Look at what the wonders are in this nation, in this country, on this planet, and realize that, hey, life is way too short to just be angry and bitter and upset and everything sucks and everybody's evil and racist and just nasty, everything. Because that's what our media is doing to us right now. Our media is spinning everything so you get to be angry with everybody else. If someone has a different opinion than you, it does not mean that they are evil or a bigot or a homophobe or a whatever, a phobe. It doesn't matter. People are allowed to have different opinions. It's what makes the world go round. It's a great thing. Some people like rap music, some people like country, some people like rock. Those are differences of opinions. Somebody loves our police departments. I love cops. I think all law enforcement officers nationwide do a job that the vast majority of us can't do. Not won't do, can't do. Because they are men and women that put on that uniform every day and they put their lives on the line. So my opinion is I am pro law enforcement. And of course that comment may get people to not want to follow me. Oh, I'm a jerk because I love cops. Okay, it's called a difference of opinion. If you don't, do your thing. But because we have differences of opinions, people will decide that, hey, we're just going to argue, we're going to cuss at each other, we're going to threaten each other, we're going to tough guy talk everybody online, which is just absolutely stupid. And it doesn't get you anywhere. That whole tough guy talk doesn't get you anywhere. What are you going to do? Go from New York to California to go punch a guy in the face just because he likes a different politician than you do? No, you're not. It doesn't make you tough. So, I just think everybody needs to kind of drop this. We need to drop our egos. I think we need to drop our attitudes. I think we need to stop trying to posture up and be all crazy prideful about whoever we like this year for president. And we just need to stop. Just, the famous saying, can't we all just get along? Can. If you decide that you want to get along. I hope you do. I'm just a guy in a band. I just want to make cool music. I just want to tour the world, meet people, shake hands, hug people, and try to make this world a better place. And I think if everybody were to think with that mentality, how can we make this world a better place? And making this world a better place, you don't do it by me and my group of people. To make the world a better place for us, we have to punish these people over here. No, that's not the way it happens. Think every day of how can I make the world a better place? Will I get to leave this world better than the way I came into it? And think of those good answers, because they're out there. But like I said, I'm just a guy in a band, just trying to do my part. I'm going to get off of here because I'm almost back to Little Rock and I'm still tired. Thank you, Dallas. All the fantastic competitors, coaches, teams, parents, friends and family that were there yesterday at the Duncanville Fieldhouse. That place was awesome. All the employees over there, totally top-notch, good people. So, thank you all, and I will be back on again. I'm going to try to rock out the new podcast type stuff. If you dig a video, like it, share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Subscribe. Check out IndigoHoney.com, IndigoHoneyBand.com. And give some love to the band. We will hopefully see you on the road soon, and hoping to launch that new podcast here soon too. So stick around And I will talk to you later.